This is my project and presentation for the Korean War. The Korean War went from June 25th, 1950 to July 27th, 1953. It is one of the most unrecognized, untalked about wars in recent history. 3 to 4 million deaths were totaled up across the 3 years. The 5 men you see in the background are Harry Truman on the left, the 33rd President of the United States, Kim Il-sung right beside him, the North Korean President, Douglas MacArthur, an American war general, on the top. You have Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, on the far right. And on the top right, you have Sung Marie, the South Korean President. Now, one of the biggest and most notable battles of the Korean War is Bloody Ridge. Bloody Ridge lasted from August 18th, 1951 to December 5th, 1951, and was one of the biggest battles of the war. The Battle of Bloody Ridge took place right here, between the border of North and South Korea. There is a map of Bloody Ridge. There's a few pictures I have of soldiers standing on top of the hills. American soldiers camped out. And that is what my battle in the background is about. Up top here you have a Korean Lavishkochkin LA-11. This was one of the most used planes in the Air Force by the Korean. On the right here you have a F-51 Mustang, the American Army's most used plane at that time. These planes were both used as carrying out many missions. On the bottom here you have a American Sherman tank. And here you have a battlefield. You have the American soldiers on the right and the Korean soldiers on the left. As you can see here, this shows the really rough and uneven terrain that they had to fight through in that long month. In the 1 month that Bloody Ridge lasted, almost 8,000 soldiers were killed, and more than 10,000 were wounded. Here's some more information. The death toll was almost 1 million in total. For years after the war, Korea had a hard time recovering from this. There was poverty, debt, they were rebuilding. This war had a massive effect on their economy.